Cooling yourself during the hot months or being, you know, to be able to have that. There's all these different things that you can cool yourself with. This has every single one of them. It is the most feature-rich, customizable, personalized way to cool yourself down. Now, if you had a personal fan, it's just gonna be a personal fan. How about dual fans that are very independent? They can move independently. You could do them at different speeds. The entire fan oscillates. Now we're getting the whole room. And we have a mister. And it has a light element to it. It comes with a nice handle. You can kind of make this very super portable because it's no batteries, no wiring, it's rechargeable. Oh, you brought it on a sale. $39.99 to get this home.
Hi.
You were dancing with me.
Good morning.
I went to go watch the last presentation, and I go, it was us.
It always is us.
It must have sold out the last time you and I did a presentation on it.
We don't make very many of these.
Yeah.
And I told the story last year when we introduced it we're always trying to innovate. It's very cold. We're always trying to innovate our fans. Fans is a very unique market. You want a lot of things, and technology is always changing. And so we run down the checklist. We're like, it's got to be rechargeable because you want to go outside, the ball game, the tailgate, things like that. So we made it rechargeable. Well, you got to have a handle then. And so then we put a handle on it. And they said, well, you need a mister because you're going to be outside. So then we put 3 misting jets, which you get a remote control to control all this, of course. And then 2 independent fans that are, can turn however you want them to. And the whole thing oscillates back and forth all by itself. And with this carry handle, it's easy to put into your luggage because of how thin it is. But we added LED lights as the last phase because we realized you're going to be outside maybe until the evening hours, and you need to have some great lighting as well. You're going to notice these start to oscillate 90 degrees back and forth. You control the top fan and the bottom fan with their own independent buttons. The blue button obviously says mist. LED lights are that color wheel right there. But if you want to manipulate these fan heads, I should call them, then you just twist it and turn them anywhere you want. I'm trying to get it 360 degrees so you can see all the way around as much as you want. And if I turn that so that mist can see it on my shirt, look at how much mist you want. But if you don't want that much mist, kick it down, kick it down, kick it down. From 1 all the way to 3, and I can have 1, 2, 3 levels of speed here, 1, 2, 3 levels of speed here. And because it's a mist, you're thinking, where's the water? The water's in this top portion here, and so all you're gonna do is take a little ice water. I mean, I'm telling you, make it as cold as you want, and then you just dump a little bit of that ice water. You could even put ice in there if you want to, and then it pulls it into this chamber, and then it blows it out of the 3 misting jets right at the front.
I know there's a lot of different levels and what you can or can't, like lights, the fans, but how long do you say we could run this?
Oh, like 6 or 7 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a 6 or 7 because obviously you got the 2 fans, the levels, the lights, the misting.
Because how long it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's a long time.
But you can't always leave it, to hit on Tina's point, you can always leave it plugged in. Right there is a USB-C. We give you the cable, we give you everything. But Tina's right. It's never run out of battery for me because when I bring it back in the house from the balcony, that's where I use it on the little table there. Then I just plug it in and recharge it, and it lives on my desk. Quite frankly, well, it lives under my desk, and then I pull it up to the desk if I want to use it. But it can be plugged in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, like a real fan. If you're a sleeper who likes to have a fan, or a fan sleeper. Sleeper with a fan, then you could leave it plugged in all the time and never worry about recharging it.
I love that everything is independent.
Yes.
Like literally everything can be used or not used at any given moment. When we go outside by the pool with Riker, I don't like to get in the pool, which is fine because I want to sit by the outside. But his time in the pool is by how hot I get. If I'm like, all right, baby, we're done. I want to go back inside now because Mama's hot. Right. Yeah. If he could, as a five-year-old, buy this for me, he would, because he's like, I need to extend the amount of time Mom wants to sit outside. I don't know about Florida, but in Arizona, people pay companies to come put misters in their home. Yes. Outside, like at their house.
That dollar has a comma in the price.
So expensive.
Yes, but your dog would love this. You could put this on the, you can literally, I'll just do it right here, so Rebecca's gonna love this. I could just set this down next to the dog bed. And then it's rechargeable, it's misting, it's a fan. If the dog's out by the pool as well, dogs and cats need to be cooled down just like humans, okay?
It is true, but in the bathroom, you were talking about night sleeping, bathroom. In this summertime, it doesn't matter what my AC says, like whatever.
Ready?
I stood next to it, it was too cold. I didn't know what you were have this one. It was too cold for me. But when you're I don't know about, you know, we're putting makeup on in the summertime. My face is just melting faster than I could put the serums on and the makeup on. Leave this because you can directionally place it where you want it, like the fan.
Yeah, you don't have to have that mist on if you don't want to. Like, I'm going to turn this one towards me so you can see the mist. Now watch, the mist is 2, 1, done. I move that out of the way.
Yep.
No more mist, so there's no water coming out of here at all. But if I want to, I absolutely can. What does this mean? Well, I can stop the oscillation. I'm not going to turn it towards me because my microphone. I could have this on the kitchen counter or the bathroom counter if I'm cooking or getting ready, and I can tilt those fans so they're blowing directly up at my face, right? And it's as thin as you need it to be when I filter like this. Now look, it's like half of my palm. What does that mean for you? I know you're traveling, holidays for the families, our Airbnbs, vacation rentals, summer travel, the dorm room, the cubicle. If you have your own personal summer, hot flashes, things like that, and you want to pull this up and you're like, I don't just need a fan, I need a mist as well, because if there's one way to cool the entire room down, it's having a cool mist like that going throughout the air.
Did you even hint on the fact that there's lights? A light element?
You know, there's
I feel like we need 4 presentation hours to do this.
There's too many features.
And there's a light element. And the light element, it's different colors.
It's an RGB, so it's color changing, color morphing. It's always rotating through the colors, really softly, gently. It's like a fade. It's not harsh jumping. But
that also can be turned on and off.
That's correct. And so you might use that at night. You might not use it in the daytime. Look, here's the thing. Bell & Howell's been around 118 years now at this point. We are now selling and presenting our products in 99 countries, so you can find us worldwide. We are all into customizable, making sure that no matter what market we present this to, whether it's here or where Lorna Coe is from in the UK, where she presents this as well, that it works for the entire globe, that anyone is welcome to use it, and that anybody in the entire world knows how to use it when they get it home without reading the instructions. That's why on our remote control, any Bell & Howell product, you're definitely going to notice we use pictures and words and color code them now on our remote controls. This means you're never having to worry and read an instruction or think, what did that button actually do? The blue one is the mist, the color changing wheel is the colors, top fan, bottom fan, oscillating. It literally says what you're doing. And this is the one that you can put icy cold water into this top chamber right here. You have this little indicator right there that tells you if it's full or not. And when you get ice cold water in there and that mist starts to go out into your room, you don't even need to be next to the fan.
Yeah.
The whole room cools down.
I'm not joking.
Are you freezing?
Look at me. Goosebumps.
She really does.
I have goosebumps because this thing is too cold. I'm over here and I was like,
turn one off.
I know I have to. Oh, don't show my goosebumps so close up. That's weird. But listen.
Don't make me laugh.
She was trying to take a close-up of my goosebumps. But because it was here, I want to be able to present this, but I'm like, oh my gosh, that cool mist is coming out. Now, if I were in a hot outside scenario, out at the park, you know, whatever it is, I'd give you any amount of money to have this with me.
Yes.
I'd be like, what do you want? If you were, that's what you should do. You should stand out at like the soccer games and all the things and be like, who would want this? This is, oh, the last time we presented this, do you remember you said you were needy?
Oh, I am needy. That's true.
He said, I'm needy. I went to Bell & Howell and said, can it do this? Can it do this? Can it do this? How about customize that? Or can they each be individual? You and I have never presented something that has ever had this many features and they're all independent features.
Never. And Tina's always surprised when you're the last host to present a product,
yeah.
Especially for the end of a season, then we come back the next season. I only work on this show, so I sort of just stopped going on the other shows.
It's just on here.
So Tina's always surprised. What she doesn't know is I don't like to work past 9 a.m. either.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we have things to do. This is the one, though, at this price point, you might want to think about a second one for you and the hubby, you and the wife, if you're a man watching, or the kid, or somebody going to the dorm room, a teacher gift. If you know somebody who's a hot sleeper, but you don't want a loud fan, but they need to be cooled off, easy way to do that. Somebody having a personal summer, their own hot flashes, this is great for them. But it's also great for you, because you can take it wherever you want. Yeah, maybe you woke up this morning and it was cold where you live. You know that's temporary. Just like the summertime is going to be temporary, but it will get hot. And right now is the time to be picking up fans, because in retail, you know, we're about to start putting out Christmas trees, is what it always feels like in retail, whether you're shopping at HSN or anywhere else. On our TikTok, I think we're selling Christmas decorations already.
Oh!
So Christmas in July is coming up. And so fans, although it may not be 1,000 degrees like in Arizona where you used to live, it is the time to buy a fan because we won't have these in stock all summer long.
Okay, 2 fans that you can decide what speed each fan is at. Each fan can tilt at whichever angle you want them. The whole fan oscillates. You have a misting element that also comes in 3 different levels. It also has a light element that has different colors that you can turn on and off individually. It has a handle because it's rechargeable. Unplug it up to 6 hours of utilizing all the things I just said wherever. It's really cold.
It's freezing in here now.
It is so.
Very sorry.
No. I'm telling you, I would be like, $50, can I give you $50 right now if I could have this, if I'm just like sweating and
yes,
miserable.
you can. Here you go.
Here you go.
I'll take $50.
You would take my $50.
I wouldn't take it.
Remote and onboard controls, so really, you can't go wrong.